Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here to watch the Monday Night Raw after Royal Rumble. We're going to be seeing the Royal Rumble winners in person, and we got to see what happens with the Judgment Day, Visionless Vision, and then I think Stephanie Vaquer's got that title match in the street fight, the Philadelphia street fight versus Raquel Rodriguez, so that's going to be good. So this is going to get a little interesting. I want to see what happens here tonight. And we got LA Knight back, so that's awesome too. So on that note, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. Let's get to it, people. Well, friends, Bron Breakker is certainly breaking things. Michael Cole's right behind the timekeeper area. Oh my god, he just like yelled at the dude to give him a mic, just like his uncle. Why did he get eliminated in 10 seconds? We got another round of Mystery Man. Monday Night Mystery Hour. Alright, we got the Visionless Vision out here now. Notice how they're trying to tell him to calm down and how, like, Logan Paul was like, oh, this is all, like, okay, you know, whatever last week. Just, Bron Breakker's been doing great. He's ready to break out on his own, I feel like. As much as I enjoy Bron and Bronson Brigade. I think somebody predicted it was either Logan Paul or that it could actually be Jake Paul, and I'm like, well, next week they're in Cleveland, so I wouldn't rule anything out. Yeah, we know it's not Bron Breakker's fault unless if you orchestrated it. Y'all made up Seth Rollins' injury, okay? Calm down. He just said Google it. Calm down, Paul. I literally don't know who the masked man is, Paul. The last time we had that happen, it was Austin Theory, so Bron, just go off on everybody. Well, then who was that dude that was on the phone with Adam Pearce, though, right? Like, he said that he was calling somebody, and he didn't want to do it. Technically, he was number one, and then they just kind of went with it after it was revealed on accident. Who is the masked man? At least we're getting right to it. Okay, thank you for the recap that I just provided. But again, we appreciate you, Adam Pearce. What's the gift, Adam Pearce? Okay, that's not entirely his fault, though, because he had the masked man go after him. I'm with Bron Breakker on this one. All right, we got LA Knight coming out here. He's got to go after these guys some more because, well, they took him out. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. See, he's got the right idea to just go right after everybody with the steel chair. Run, LA Knight, run. He just, like, awkwardly went back there. Bron, I don't know what we're doing at this point either. I'm rooting for you and LA Knight. For vastly different reasons, of course. They're gonna reveal it next week in Cleveland. Mine and Logan Paul's hometown, right? Right? They're gonna reveal it next week in Cleveland. I know it. I could feel it. I could just feel the Cleveland energy. The Cleveland connection, if you will. But, we got Monday Night back on Monday nights, so that's delightful. Bron Breakker went off the rails, so those were the highlights for me. I swear to God, the Vision's like the freaking universe mode group, and oh, I got a lot to say about that video game. Anywho, purely for Bron Breakker and LA Knight at this point, I'm giving this a thumbs up. I like Bron and Bronson Brigade. I like them together, and I hope that Bronson gets a little solo arc again, because he was just having a good time with the Roman situation last year. But, like, in this whole thing, they didn't really do anything, but it was really more so about, like, Bron Breakker just completely unhinged and LA Knight returning, so that all happened. So I guess because of that alone, and just Adam Pearce being fed up with everybody, and Paul Heyman fed up with everybody, and everybody just being fed up at this point, I'm giving that a thumbs up. Because quite frankly, I feel like us at home, we're all getting fed up at this point. We got another mystery man on the Monday Night Mystery Hour. Alrighty, friends, we've got El Grande Americano versus Javon Evans. We had this matchup last week, but Javon, like, got injured and stuff, or at least, like, they stopped the match due to injury and that sort of thing. And I'm just glad that Javon's okay. We saw him for 40 minutes in the Men's Royal Rumble. Again, he was one of the highlights of the whole match for me, along with the Spider-Man meme at the Royal Rumble, of course, with the original Starbucks returning to go up against the Starbucks 2.0, if you will. Oh, I heard that. We got Bravo and Ryo outside the ring. Like, you can really hear those chops, because, like, they're, like, really close up on them and everything. Yes, that would make sense. It's called proximity. Oh, he just jumped over the steps right there. He just, like, waved at him. I'm rooting so hard for Javon Evans, just in general. Just in general, I'm rooting hard for him. All right, so got Penta versus Bronson Reed on the docket. That's totally gonna end well. Oh, there goes Javon right into Starbucks. I like how they just always have to remind us which one is which, just because Ryo is red and Bravo is blue. But what happens again? Like I asked this during the Royal Rumble match, but like what happens if they're wearing opposite colors? Oh, right into the post. Starbucks is in firm control as we presumably head for a break, right? I thought we were going to a break there. I didn't hear anything for like a moment there. I'm so confused. Yeah, I would think that Javon Evans would be pretty beat up. He was in there for 40 minutes and we're proud of him. Okay, well I guess that's the break spot. It's so quiet. And we're in Philly. Alrighty friends, we are back from the break and Starbucks is in firm control. Javon Evans was trying to get some footing there, trying to get some offense in, but El Grande Americano is just taking his time here. Okay, Javon's going in with the chops. Same thing with El Grande Americano again. You got this, Javon. Bravo and Rayo are just like getting impatient outside the ring. Are we gonna see the original Starbucks at some point again? Because that cracked me up, y'all. A lot of people didn't care for that at Royal Rumble, and I'm like, you usually have one little funny thing that happens every single year at Royal Rumble, and that was the funny thing. It was the Spider-Man meme for me. That was a great counter. Yeah, I would agree. That was a great DDT. I don't know how the referees do it. Like, they gotta keep tabs on, like, literally everything that's going on, pretty much. Like, shout out to the referees. I'm trying to get some momentum here, but, like, I'm getting really mixed vibes from the crowd right here. Maybe they're conserving their energy. I don't know. Because sometimes you gotta do that when you're at these shows. You gotta conserve your energy. Starbucks caught him. Oh, ouch! My back hurts watching this. Yeah, I was gonna say Javon was in the Rumble at everything last night. Like, yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt a little extra. All right, we're in the corner. We're in the corner. All right, well, he just went all the way across the ring right there. Okay, Javon. Oh, kick out right there from Starbucks. Well, there goes Rayo, distracting the referee. And there's Bravo, taking care of Javon Evans right there. Oh, there's the original Starbucks. We officially have everybody in a room. We've got the official Starbucks family reunion here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my God, this is great. Oh, the referee caught the metal plate. See, there were 4 Starbuckses all together, y'all. There were 4 of them. We saw them in one room. I wasn't losing my marbles after all. I love this for me. And we've got Javon Evans with the win. So just for all of the shenanigans, I'll give it a thumbs up. You can't take the stuff too seriously sometimes. You just can't. He literally started this by asking us, "You mad?" Yes, I am, Gunther. Why do you keep retiring everybody? I'm still processing everything. They're literally running with this career killer situation. Randy, get out here and bring back the OG legend killer, please. But I don't want Gunther retiring Randy either. You don't need any more people, Gunther. You really don't. They're not gonna let this man talk, just like the whole situation with John Cena. Y'all, I can't. But no, this makes sense because Dragon Lee actually, like, you know, he teamed up with AJ at the very end there. Just give Dragon Lee and Gunther some time to cook, and I think we might have something here. Oh my God! What did he just throw at him? No! Oh my God! He just threw the ring bell at him! Dude, what? He just threw the ring bell at him, like the actual ring bell at him. I'm just concerned at this point. Good luck trying to get Gunther off of Dragon Lee there. I would just stay there, Dragon Lee. There you go. God, leave Dragon Lee alone. Dude. I am just very concerned for Dragon Lee. Oh my God. I just heard that person in the crowd. We appreciate you, Dragon Lee, and I hope you're okay because, oh my God, the ring bell. He threw the ring bell at that dude. I'm concerned, friends. I'm very concerned. Well, dearest friends, Oba Femi's out here destroying the War Raiders. And y'all should have heard the crowd there. They are so behind this dude. I mean, I know it's Philly and everything and all the wrestling lore, but like, Oba Femi is just like having a moment here, to say the least, right? Like, just look at what happened at Royal Rumble, and like, he's just like destroying people at this point. This is exactly what we need. He's technically a free agent, so we don't know where he's gonna land, but I'm excited. Yeah, but you can't have everyone on Monday Night Raw. You gotta have some love over on SmackDown, right? But Oba Femi, just massive thumbs up. That's all I got. All right, we got the Bella twins out here. We love a full circle moment. Fill us in. Remember how everybody used to hate that song back in the day? Primo! I am so sorry. I need these two to be in the tag team division. Like, this is what we need. Okay, at least Brie addressed that part. It's like the tag team division's like the majority of the women's division, and then all the other titles are just like, hey. That's It's like the vibe I'm getting. All right, well, they want the tag team titles, and well, they got to get through Rio first in order to get to the tag team titles. It's stacked, but y'all forgot about, like, literally all the other divisions for the most part. Like, we forgot about, like, at least over on SmackDown, it seems like they forgot all about the women's division except for the tag team stuff. I don't know, y'all. Well, the Bella Twins are back, so that's exciting. I would like to see them win the tag team titles. It feels like a good little full circle moment. We got the Bellas back. We gotta give it a thumbs up because I want to see them get the tag team titles. Alrighty, friends, we got Penta versus Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker, presumably. We've got the Pauls and Austin Theory outside the ring. We got a sign that says Prime Taste Bad, and I would agree, we only had, what was that, like 11 or 12 different Primes a couple years ago. They're terrible. Is Penta okay? Well, hey, at least we got Bronson Reed in a match, in a one-on-one match at least, so that's great. You got this, Penta. I don't know if he does or not, but I'm rooting for him. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, he got Bronson Reed outside the ring. There we go. Penta just took out Bronson Reed right there. Yeah, well, Bronson Reed's in firm control. He had a near fall on Penta just now. Logan Paul and Austin Theory. They're scheming without the other Paul. Paul, you need your other Paul to play on, okay? Wait, hang on a second here. I know that was funny, Logan Paul. The Pauls are plotting. Is Penta okay? Paul, calm down. What is Logan Paul doing? He's like, oh, like outside the ring. Like, what are we doing? It's like shaking the rope and everything. I thought Bronson Reed was going to do the Penta walk right there. He just, I thought he was going for it. That would have been perfect. Well, Paul Heyman's always a factor because he doesn't shut up at ringside. Paul's involved in the match. He's just obnoxious about it. Oh, Penta rolled out of the way. Like, what do Paul and Austin Theory even do in this group at this point? See, at least, like, Theory was, like, trying to get the crowd to just, like, shut up pretty much. Like, what does Logan Paul even do at this point? Anyway, Penta's going after Bronson Reed. The Pauls are worried at ringside. You got this, Penta. Oh, I forgot to mention, there was a really cool moment earlier tonight where they had like a little video package with like Finn Balor and everything. That was cool. I don't random thought, but I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to mention it because we've had like all these little tiny like bite-sized little moments like in between all these matches and stuff. Apparently Adam Pearce said that like LA Knight was also gone from the building or something. I don't know what's going on, but Braun Breaker's out of the building now, so they're probably fighting in the parking lot. I don't know. That's what I would guess. That sounded like that hurt. Okay, I'm surprised that wasn't it right there. When is Paul Heyman never like in a bad mood? Why is Austin Theory like on the apron there? Like the referee is like right there, dude. Logan Paul's just standing there. Oh, he's on the apron now, but he got caught by the ref, and well, the referee's out now. I don't trust anything. I smell shenanigans. Oh my god, what was that? He's just like, ah! I don't know why, I just found that so funny, like what just Logan Paul just did. That was funny. Bronson Reed just hit his move. Oh no, he's looking for the tsunami. I don't trust this. Well, there goes Penta. But the referee's out. Well, the turntables have turned. Because it's usually Vision shenanigans, right? Oh yeah, the referee's out. Of course he can do whatever he wants to do. Okay, here are the people again. Oh my god, okay, well we got LA Knight again. I thought he left the building too. He just had to like yell at Paul Heyman there. Oh no, run LA Knight, run! Well, this is all happening. Heyman's like trying to explain what happened. Paul Heyman is so stressed out. Well then where's Braun Breaker at? He's gotta be floating around somewhere too, right? Oh, well, Penta just won via count out, but he won. Paul Heyman is stressed out of his mind. And, well, hey, we got LA Knight just swooping in, ruining the Vision's night again. I guess pun intended. But, like, listen, they took him out and everything, like, back in December, like, back in the parking lot and everything. Like, we remember that. And, LA Knight is out for revenge, to say the least. See, like, I like the whole thing about the Unchosen shirt, because realistically, it's the people that chose him, if we're really going there, right? But when you really think about it, I'm just tossing that out there to the universe. But Penta and Bronson Reed, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I was enjoying it. I like Penta. I like Bronson Reed. We had all the shenanigans. LA Knight's just like swooping in there and just ruining everything for the Vision, and we love to see that. Get your revenge, LA Knight. Get your revenge. Y'all, the commentary is unhinged tonight, but we got Dominic Mysterio back. He had to show up for Liv. We respect that. But they said that, like, Dominic Mysterio's glasses were very Dahmer chic. Their words, not mine. I'm a little concerned here. Well, hey, Valentine's Day's around the corner. Right, we gotta see what happens here with Liv and Dom. Well, Liv does deserve it, and she earned it. Again, this was the match that was eluding her entire career. here. And she did it. I did miss Dom, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we gotta see what happens with WrestleMania, Liv, before we can say that it was the greatest Rumble win, but okay. Wait it out, Liv. Just wait it out until after Elimination Chamber. Wait it out. I don't know either, Liv. I'm with you. Well, that's a good segue into the whole Philadelphia street fight situation. Well, I mean, Liv pretty much just did what she needed to do, and that was like, hey, I won the Rumble. I'm not gonna make a decision. I reunited with Dom. I introduced Raquel. She understood the assignment. I can't be mad at that. But I think we'll give this a thumbs up for Dom returning. And of course for Liv being the Royal Rumble winner. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. I thought that the segment ended for a second and I got so confused. But no, Raquel's going for a microphone now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that whole elimination situation. It's every woman for themselves, Raquel. That's how the match works. I want to know what Roxanne thinks about this whole situation. What, all for one and one for all? Am I following this right? Oh, she told Liv to stay in the back. See, Raquel's onto something here. All right, well, now the segment's over with. But I think this was straightforward. Dom returned. Liv and Dom are reunited, and we addressed everything that happened at Royal Rumble, and I think Stephanie Vaquer's got new entrance music. I think she definitely has new entrance music, and pyro. But either way, I'm gonna give all this a thumbs up. Liv's the Royal Rumble winner, Dom's back, and Raquel gets the title match coming up, and we addressed everything that happened at Royal Rumble. But again, what does Roxanne have to say about this whole situation here? Alrighty, friends, we've got Raquel versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Championship in the Philadelphia street fight, and one of the main stories, of course, being that, well, one, Stephanie and Raquel have been feuding for a little while, and Raquel's had her number, to say the least, and Stephanie's had the ankle situation. I mean, I guess it could go either way, but I don't know. There we go. She just went off the top rope there, dove to the outside, took out Raquel. We're going up the ramp a little bit, I think. All right, we got a bunch of stuff underneath the ring. We got tables. There we go. The people are excited for the tables. Ah, yes, the return of the Slim Jim table. I see some trash cans. That could be pretty helpful, I think, right? There's another table down there, too. Oh, right into the barricade, or right into the corner barricade. She's like yelling at everybody to be quiet. Oh, there's Stephanie. Oh, but Raquel just caught her. Oh, no. Oh, snap. Oh, right through the table. Oh, good lord, Raquel just like hit Stephanie Vaquer with like that like top of the commentary table thing. She hit her knee right on the apron. Oh no, right to the post! Oh my god, Raquel! Is Stephanie Vaquer okay? I'm just concerned. Oh no. We got the chair in the corner. We got the chair in the corner. Well, you kind of have to be creative in a street fight, I would think, right? Oh, well, there goes the chair. Oh, there goes the kendo stick. Looks like Stephanie's on the offense now. Oh, Stephanie's going for it, but Raquel's got her, I think. Yep, Raquel's got Stephanie, but Stephanie's hanging in there. Nope. Raquel just like sent her right to the rope. Oh, huge kick. She just like fell right on her for the pin and not for the win. Oh, I don't trust this. Oh, there's the trash can. There it is. All right, we got another chair in the ring. Okay, we got 2 chairs, 3 chairs, 4 chairs, 5 chairs, 6 chairs. Oh, I thought there were 7 chairs for a second, but no, there's 6. Oh, she just caught her. Oh no. Oh, right into the chairs. Oh my god. I'm a little nervous, y'all. Oh, she ducked out of the way. Oh. Hang on here. I was gonna say she might have her in the chairs. That's one way to do it. She's got the chairs at least. That's doing a little bit of extra damage, I would think. Nope, she's not done at all. We've got the steel steps. Listen, I mean, you gotta use the environment to your advantage, right? All right, we were on the outside of the ring for a little while with the steel steps. Stephanie Vaquer now back on the offense. Now Stephanie just took care of Raquel's leg right there. Right, Stephanie's got the trash can again. One guy in the crowd hit her. I love when you get those people that are just so into the show when you go to the shows. Hi, that's me. We got a "This is awesome" chant. They're doing great. I'm enjoying the match. And they are like destroying each other, and that's exactly what this match needed to be, I think. Okay, Raquel's got the trash can now. She's threw the trash can at Stephanie and a huge boot. Yeah, I think Raquel is a little salty there that she didn't get the 3 count. They're chanting, "Use that chair! Use that chair!" We got another table coming out here, people. Another Slim Jim table to be precise, of course. It looks like the referee's taking a look at Stephanie with her ankle, I think. Raquel, oh, Stephanie with the counter. What's gonna happen here? Oh, clothesline. Oh, I'm so suspicious. What's going on here? Liv, get out of here. What are we doing? She told you to stay back. She got her on the table. Yeah, but like she told Liv to stay out of her business. Oh, there's Roxanne. I was wondering where she was at. Well, there goes Roxanne through the table. Well, Raquel's off the table now. They're gonna go through the table. Stephanie's hanging on for dear life, though. Raquel might have her. Raquel might have her. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, didn't fully go through the table, but it was most of the way there. That's one way to do it, to be honest. That could be it. I think Stephanie might have it. Listen, I know that we're gonna probably have some people that are gonna rip this thing to shreds. Just, you know, from some of the moments that happened, right? That maybe things didn't go 100%, but I don't know. I was okay with it. It didn't detract me from the match, really. And, like, it just happens. When you introduce all these different elements involved, like, just something's probably gonna happen. You don't want these things to happen, but I'm sure these things probably happen, right? Right. But this was still pretty good. I enjoyed it for what it was. The crowd was into it. They got a little "This is awesome" chant. People went through tables multiple times throughout the match. And I think this match did what it needed to accomplish. You know, was it a perfect match? No, but I don't think it needed to be. It was serviceable, and I mean, it got the crowd going, so we'll give that a thumbs up. Alrighty, lovely people, we've got Roman Reigns out here. He won the Men's Royal Rumble. But hey, I mean, we haven't seen CM Punk, our world champion, of course, so I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be a Punk and Roman moment, right? We gotta have another Z-Bros moment. I'm telling y'all, I'm convinced half the reason that this happened now was because of that movie, which is really good. You should watch both Zootopia 1 and Zootopia 2. The Z-Bros only appear in Zootopia 2, but they're both really good movies. Oh yeah, then we also had Mania 40 at Philadelphia too. That was only 2 years ago. Feels like 5 years ago, but it was really 2. Oh yeah, no, we remember that first Royal Rumble that you won, Roman. Oh my lord. We love all these full circle moments. Yeah, I was an undergrad at the time. Why do they always try to make everybody make a decision right away? Like, don't you have, like, Elimination Chamber coming around the corner, too? I don't know how I feel about this whole situation. I get it because star power and everything in the full circle moment, but I don't know how I feel about, I don't know how I'm feeling about the whole situation still. I guess we'll have to see how this unfolds. I mean, he's got good options either way. I mean, Drew's a total menace over on SmackDown, dealing with Cody all the time. Again. I just don't know how I feel about this whole situation, because we had Punk and Roman, like, in the main event last year with Seth, and they panned over to somebody, like, dressed up like Seth in the crowd. Love that. And of course, cover star versus cover star of the video game. Mr. Punk's on this year's game cover, and Roman was on the standard edition of last year's cover, so more parallels, I guess. See, the people understand the assignment in Philadelphia. Alrighty, friends, we got the Z-Bros reunion, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. After that frickin' movie, man, I swear. Finn's getting dragged into this, of course, yep. He's, like, looking past Roman Reigns here. He's gotta handle business with Finn, apparently, first, even though he just walked past Roman and everything. Well, I mean, he's the champion on the show, and Roman won the Royal Rumble. I mean, that is kind of true, to be honest. I mean, hasn't Roman been showing up on Monday Night Raw for like a minute rather than SmackDown? Punk's trying to handle some business here. He is the world champion. Las Vegas. Season 2. I mean, really, both matches don't sound bad, on paper at least. Wait it out a little bit more. Man, we could have gotten Drew the Bloodline Hunter. Oh no, he brought up the bracelet. Listen, I mean, the Bloodline story, that got a lot of people back into WWE. A lot of people. I actually believe that, to be honest. I mean, look at the television with the Bloodline that we got from, like, what was that, 2020 to, like, 2024? I mean, obviously it takes two to tango, but you get the point. I mean, it was really the title that he was holding on for dear life, but... And listen, we were getting fed up towards the end, to be honest, but, like, again, we have to factor in all the layers. The common thread of good old Paul Heyman. I mean, you also have to think that these were two different eras too, realistically. We were starting to get into the trenches there in the 2010s with WWE. Oh god, the less that we think about the late 2010s, the less we think about that. See, Punk didn't even have to do any of this, right? Like, he doesn't have to do any of this. Again, very, very opposite situations. Oh, he mentioned the Shield! He mentioned the Shield. He said he's proud of him. I don't know. I mean, this version of Drew is just a menace at this point. Best in the world versus Drew the Bloodline Hunter. But we still got plenty of time between now and WrestleMania. They could swerve us and Cody gets the freaking title back, right? Punk, you just got the title back in November. What are you going on about? Like, there are plenty of people that had this Roman hasn't had this title anyway. What? I'm confused about this now. I was with you for a little while, Punk, but I'm lost. I mean, he didn't take a 10-year vacation, necessarily. He went to different places. Wasn't he, weren't the Shield just hired by him or something, like, in the story? See, even Roman doesn't even know what all these different dates are. I don't feel so bad for remembering some details here and there now. Actually, that was, like, back in 2014, so that was, almost 12 years ago. Man, Roman's going on about brainwashing. Oh, boy. Hey, don't you go on about, Roman! No, I don't care. They're the Z-Bros in my brain. Oh my god, that one person just screamed really loud there. Roman, boo on you because you're not here for the Z-Bros. But like, no, like Roman of all people had the nerve to go on about brainwashing after what we had to watch with all the bloodline shenanigans over the years. Well, we got our main event set like 2.5 months out. Man, I'm never gonna get my Eras Tour match at this rate. Nonetheless, we've got Punk versus Roman. I don't know, I'm just not that excited for this match. And I never thought I would say that. Like, I get the parallels and the overlap and everything, but like, once again, they were like in the Mania main event last year. I don't know, like, I understand that we need to have main event people on the biggest show of them all, or the biggest show of the year and everything. I need something fresh. And just, yeah, there was some logic that was a little bamboozling here, but nonetheless, it was Punk, it was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk for the title is happening at WrestleMania. So that is a thing. I'll give it a thumbs up once again because it's CM Punk and Roman Reigns, and they both had good and just like bamboozling points along the way. So there's that. Overall, this was a weird Raw after Royal Rumble. The crowd energy felt weird. This whole show felt kind of weird. The start of the show was good, though, with, like, all the Vision shenanigans and just Braun Breaker just going off the rails pretty much. We had, like, some good matches. I felt like we only had, what, like, 3 matches this week? We had the women's title match in the Philadelphia Street Fight. We had Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano. And then we had Bronson Reed versus Penta. I was like, what was the other match? Gunther destroyed Dragon Lee after Dragon Lee was going after Gunther for, talking some crap about AJ, and now I'm very suspicious that Gunther's gonna go after Rey Mysterio. He's like trying to collect all the legends and retire everybody like they're freaking Pokemon or something. Like, go get Pokemon Go. Get your steps in and everything. I liked LA Knight just like being the Vision Hunter at this point. Again, like everybody's like, oh, he's back in the Vision Vortex. I'm like, well, he had some time away from them, but now we gotta wrap things up here with the Vision, hopefully, at some point, because we know that group ain't gonna last much longer. They're in Cleveland next week. We got Mystery Man number 2 on the loose on the Monday Night Mystery Hour. We had the Starbucks family reunion on Monday Night Raw, right? So, like, we gotta, like, you know, take those wins, and also the whole Punk and Roman situation, which I still don't know how I feel about Roman winning the Rumble. I don't know how I feel about that. Again, we got plenty of time. We got, like, what, like 2.5 months or so until WrestleMania. So anything can happen in between now and then, right? I mean, we're on the road to WrestleMania after all. So, yeah. And then, of course, Finn Balor's little video package thing. I thought that was really cool. Again, next week they're in Cleveland. We can't trust anything involving the Visionless Vision next week. As a result, even more so than usual. So there's that. But either way, let me know what you thought about this week's episode of Monday Night Raw down in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so your notifications are on here and that sort of thing. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.